Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Rainbow High unboxing. Today we have got the 3 Shadow High girls from the Rainbow Vision Costume Ball Special Edition line. That is going to be Demi, Lola, and Eliza. And we are going to take a look at them. Now, I waited a while to get these because I was not going to pay like $37 for a doll that didn't come with any extra accessories and didn't come with an extra outfit. Like, they just called these special editions because they're in like Halloween costumes, and it's kind of odd. These stayed on the shelves for a while. They were a Walmart exclusive, and a lot of stores still haven't technically marked them down. Some stores clearance them down to 20 or 17. That is what I picked these up for. I did get the 3 Shadow High girls because they are original characters. So they don't have other outfits. So they are just going to probably go in some of like Ainsley's other outfits, most likely. If I don't love their what I can actually make their Halloween costumes into. But we are going to take a look at them. We're going to start with Demi. She is a film focus. This is our Vampire Bat girl, Demi Batista. So this is her box. Like, it's got Velcro. She's in there. She comes with a stand and a brush. Like, it's all right. Her outfit is not, 20 pieces, but we're going to take a look at her. She gets her own description, though. Demi Batista studies film, and her look celebrates her favorite black and white vampire movies. She thinks the Rainbow Vision Costume Ball can use a little fright before the big night. Okay, so she's very pretty. I love her white eyelashes. It's very fun. It's a fun look. I love the brocade here on the dress, which is fun. They don't use a ton of that. I'm hoping that for $37, her shirt underneath is a separate shirt and not just part of the dress. She's got really tall boots that have this little frill here at the top that we're going to take a look at. She's got recycled earrings, so mark 1 against her already for being a collector doll that's recycling things. She does have rings on her fingers that are like molded on, so that's kind of fun. But we're going to take a closer look at her after we take a look at the back of the box. It's got all 3 of our Shadow High girlies. We've got Demi, Lola, and Eliza right there. They're all very cute. Here is the UPC for Demi. And we'll be right back with her out of the box. So we've got Demi out of the box. Now, she is very pretty. Thankfully, they didn't put any gel to hold her ponytails down, so that's nice. She also doesn't have gel in her bangs, so that's why they can get a little poofy. I appreciate that. It's less work for them. I wish they did it on every doll. We do get the same comb, the same kind of stand that we normally get, and she is very pretty out of the box. Like, we love that. She has got a very pretty face. Again, those white lashes. She's got this overcoat that we're going to take a look at here in a bit. But I just want to show you guys some of the detailing. So she's got these zippers up the side. They are not plastic, they are fabric, which actually sort of semi-helps the shoe. I kind of miss when they had the standard plastic shoes for the tall boots like this, like our Bella Series 1, just because they were easier to get on and off, and you didn't have to worry about missing that internal shoe part when you shoved the foot down in there. But it's very interesting, and it is on both sides. We do have some more zipper detailing up here on her jacket area, so you can see that is actual like plastic. Actually, no, that's vinyl. That's press-on vinyl. So interesting. We do love what appears to be this underdress. I'm going to see how we can kind of take her apart and make her into a standard doll. Okay, so her overcoat thing comes off very easily, just like that. It's just a little Velcro right there at the collar. You could technically also turn it inside out and have it be more of that brocade on the outside with just a black lining. If you wanted to, this is technically reversible. And there is a little bit of embroidery down here at the edges. That is embroidery. So that's kind of nice. And no, it is plastic. It's not vinyl. Okay. So that is interesting. So that's an interesting piece. Not a ton of versatility unless you want to do like a cape look, but it's kind of fun. Now, as far as the ruff, that is again just Velcro. We love that it can come off, and already she looks more just kind of like a regular vibe. So I'm kind of here for that kind of look. Without the cape and the ruff, she looks much more in line with how I would really want her to be dressed. And honestly, if we took off the peasant blouse underneath, that's just a Shadow High dress, and it looks great. So really the only thing that screams vampire are these pieces, which that's good. Because this is probably the only Demi Batista doll that we're going to get. They haven't seemed to be doing repeats of characters like they did with Rainbow High. They just keep giving us new series of Shadow High. So it is interesting. Now, these are the same like safety pin Versace kind of earrings that we've been getting for a while. Yes, Versace. Yeah. We do have this little belt piece that is separate, so you can take this belt off. It is kind of okay like that if you were going to do it. I kind of think the belt actually works better with the dress. But again, it is always up to you with your dolls. That's why we love fashion dolls. But very cute. She has got two hair bows, one that's got an H and one that's got an S. They are just on little black elastics. So those will break down over time. They're really easy to replace usually. But I love her hands. Like, they're very fun rings. We actually get like a Versace ring over here with that same head in the center. And the wings. But very, very cute. So, again, once you take this off, she's really cute. So, I think for 20 bucks that I paid for, you know, these extra pieces, it's fine. I can use this for somebody. You know, I'm sure I could use this collar for someone pretty easily. But the only other thing that we get is a comb. She doesn't have really jewelry or anything. Like, there's no bracelets or anything hidden under her shirt. No anklets or anything. No necklace. So, really, you know, you're paying extra for, like, the little bit of embroidery that's on there. Like, this is the money piece right now. This velvet and sateen cape. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I'll give them that. But without that, she looks like a normal Shadow High student, and I'm here for it. So let's take a look at Lola. So we have got Lola right here. Again, a little $20 tag on her. Lola Wild. She's very cute. This was the best Lola I could find. Most of them had been returned, and they were missing pieces. They were missing their hands. Like, it was wild. So she has got stuff stuck to her face, but that's fine because we're going to unbox her. And she is in like a werewolf outfit, giving a little bit too much Bella from Series 2, but like hairier. So it's fun. We'll see. I think this might be 2 pieces. I'm not entirely sure. It might be 1. New earrings, at least. New shoes, and we get some stockings that are always fun. She's got these little cat ears that I'm like not mad about, but it's just it's all right. She does get her own description. Lola Wild is literally bringing out the claws for the Rainbow Vision costume ball. She's a cosmetology focus, and eye-catching nail art is where she really shines. So we'll take a look at that. Again, there's the back of the box for her. Here's her artwork. Here's her UPC. And we'll be right back with Lola out of the box. And now we have Lola out of the box. She too has got her little comb and a stand in the box. They also both have these little Shadow High You Are Invited placards that take you onto the website. She is very cute. Again, lovely hair that doesn't have any gel in it. It is a 2-piece outfit. They put the little staples in the fur. I'm so irritated by that. It's so hard to get those to come apart without possibly tearing the outfit. But we love her makeup look. We love those earrings, because it'd be very easy to just cut off the big hoop parts and make these just into like Shadow High studs. We've got lovely little stockings. She has got some crazy clawed shoes. Like, those are probably the most interesting shoes that Shadow High has done. She's got really long nails again. We've got Dragon Lady nails with rings on. Again, same on the other hand. Her outfit is only the 2 pieces that you see, plus this belt that does come off on its own. So we can no? Yes? Maybe? Possibly? Yes. Okay. So the belt comes off on its own, and then it's Shadow. And it looks really cute like that, without the belt also. I think the belt brings it a little up, because it breaks up that pink a little bit, I think. But honestly, other than her shoes, nothing really screams that this is supposed to be a costume. So I think we'll be fine with with putting this doll kind of in the collection as she is. Maybe take off these this headband and just kind of give it to her like that. This is all the headband is a little bit of lace that's sewn to like basic cat ears. And not even really sewn particularly well to the cat ears. So, they really could have done better for a essentially $40 doll. She looks really good without the headband also. We can kind of scrunch her hair a little bit up. I like her shoes. We've got a lot of pink heels that we can pull from if we want to change these out, though. But really, she's probably our least fairy tale kind of looking. Like, I've seen Juicy Couture sweatsuits that look pretty similar to that. So we'll take off the little lacy ears and call her good. But she doesn't have any bracelets or anything. So again, really for a $40 doll, there's just not a lot to this, unfortunately, which is why they didn't fly off the shelves like a lot of the newer series did when they first came out. Like, as soon as these released, people were still like, eh. They were like, okay, it's fine. Like, I know I saw these early and I didn't get them, even though it would have meant a higher number on the reviews. Because at $37, they just weren't worth it. Because even higher abroad, I know, guys. Here in the US, they were $37. But, you know, very pretty, but just not enough oomph to really get you to that, you know, price point. Because really, if you're looking at it, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces that she's wearing total. You know, counting for the doll is about $10. So $27 for 7 pieces. It's a little bit under, a little bit over, well, actually, you know, a little bit under $4 a piece. Crazy high at full price. $10, a little over, if she's at 20, that's, you know, $10 is, you know, divided by 7, a little bit over $1 a piece. So, much better price point wise. So, very cute on Lola's part. Our last girl that we've got is Eliza. This is our fairy girl. She's probably the most, like, phantasmic kind of vibes that we get. So we're gonna see how she comes out. I love this overdress. She actually has a crinoline under there, which is just cuckoo bananas. She is probably the prettiest doll that we've seen for a while. My one thing is all of those pearls are just glued on. They're in the center of flowers. And the glue that they use on those little, like, appliques is not strong enough. It comes off on every piece of Rainbow High clothing that I've had. I've had at least one of those little buttons pop off. So, honestly, at that point, I'd rather you just paint them instead of doing these appliques. Because there's one that's missing right there on the front already that I'm seeing. And yeah, it's more effort on your part than I think it's worth in the end, MGA. But let's take a look at her description. She is Eliza McPhee. Eliza McPhee is such a special effects pro that you'd think her fairy wings were real. She can't wait to show off her magical skills at the Rainbow Vision costume ball. She is the only one who understood the assignment, I feel like. So we're going to take a look at her. She's very cute. Again, same background. Here is her UPC in case you're looking for her. And we'll be right back with her out of the box. All right, now we've got Eliza out of the box. Now, she is very pretty. She is in there weird. I will let you guys know there are tabs holding the crinoline to the back of the box. You do have to go like up under her skirt to try to get those out. She is the only one that had wrist securers, and her wings were encased in this little like hard plastic butterfly cocoon to keep them secure. It is a little interesting bit of a process to come out. They are just kind of like vinyl, almost. Like they're not hard plastic, which I think would have been a better choice on this kind of thing, but it's all right. She is really pretty though. I love her shoes, even though they have glitter on them. Like, they're so well done. Because the glitter isn't on the entire shoe. It's just on parts of the shoe. She's got a really pretty face. Got a couple of stray hairs, though. But the wings actually secure in kind of an odd way. So as we can see, there's the back of the wings. That's what they look like. They're very like rainbow holographic. But as you can see, instead of having like elastics, they have these little vinyl straps that have some Velcro on there. And then it just Velcros around her arms. So you don't have to fight with her arms to get them on, but they also don't sit as close to her back, which I think was done to accommodate the stand, because if you look, the stand is actually between her and the wings, if you can see that. So it's very interesting. Like, the design that went into this doll is very good. The only problem I have are the little like pearls. Because see how that's supposed to be, and see how they wind up? Like, just paint them. You know, or do like a vinyl patch over them. Something instead of those pearls. Because they look good when they're in the box. The minute you take them out, you are screwed to high heavens. Oh, I thought I got all of these. I guess I didn't. Okay. We've got more rows. There's one more under there. Okay, so we've got Lycée de l'Ombre. So I'm guessing that's Shadow High in French. My French is a little rusty. I don't think I ever used shadow in conversation. But as we can see, it is very cute. It does have this underskirt right here, in addition to the crinoline and the final underskirt under there. As far as I can tell, I think they're all part of one piece. I don't think the underskirt is its own thing. She has also got these little elf ears that are very cute. I love her makeup that she's done. Like, very holographic, very cute, and it works. Now, the only problem is you're going to take those earrings off because they're not... If you want to make her an average student, you're going to have to take those off. And you're going to have to take off the wings. Very easy to take the wings off. We just go like that, and then we take them off. Like I said, They are just like a vinyl. So these are going to be okay. Be careful how you store these, is what I would say. Because these are two pieces that are individually assembled. And it's just like heat sealed together. So, but just look at all the reflection. Like, it's very fun. This was a very cool idea. Very well very well executed. That's the word I was looking for. And then we're going to take her elf ears off. Her fairy ears. This is what they look like, though. Very, very cute. They do kind of get hidden by her hairstyle, which isn't the end of the world. It's just kind of what it is. She does have a little bit of gel here at the ends of her hair. So I am going to try to just get that little bit out. If I can do it easily. Just like this. I think we're good on that part, really. Again, very pretty hair. A lot of shed to get that little bit of gel that they felt the need to include out. I do want to check to see if this is all part of the same thing. So, okay, it's not. All right. So, to take this off... Oh, no, it is. Is it? Maybe? Possibly? It's all sewn together. Whether or not it actually comes off the doll, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, if I break this, I'm going to be very sad. Okay. 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 Interesting. All right. Okay. All right. So we've got this off. Okay. So again, she has a pearlescent body. So that's great. She's wearing body glitter. But yes, this whole thing is sewn together. So you can't really take the crinoline off. You could, technically. Technically, I am not recommending this. I am just saying you could technically take it off right there. It is attached at 5 spots with one single thread, it looks like, for each side. And then just use the top dress. Now, I don't know how we would attempt that. You know what? I'm just gonna say screw it and do it. Because you can always find something else. Where did my seam ripper go, though? I don't know where my seam ripper went. It was in here. Let's see. Ah, here we go. All right. So, generally with tiny little things like this, that I don't want to risk damaging anything but the threads that I'm cutting, I'll go like this and just hit them with the thread, with the seam ripper, just to try to get just those out of the way. Okay. So then we take these little threads out. And again, this is not sewn in to any part of the dress, really. It's just sewn on at the seam, kind of. So I'm trying to take it off without damaging the underlying seam. Okay, so we took the front one off. These two should be a little easier because they're just sewn together. Okay, so here is the crinoline on its own. It's very interesting to kind of have that option. I'm going to take off the rest of these little threads that are under there. But the nice thing is that because that is not formulated, but designed to fit snug around the hips, based on the fact that we had to pull to get it off, I think by removing this, we allow this dress to be worn a couple of different ways. So, again, we took those off. So now we don't have any of those additional threads. We have much more of like a baby doll dress now. And let's see really what that looks like on the doll. Oop. Stay there. So, again, we've always got to be careful with our shoes because we didn't take our shoes off because we're not trying to have to redo those rubber bands. Generally, when the shoes are rubber banded onto a doll, it means that the manufacturer doesn't have confidence that those are going to stay on their own, I've found. So I'm going to just leave it like that. Now we take our hair and get it out of the way, just like that. And now we've got much more of like a little sweet like baby doll dress. Without that kind of underlying Lolita vibe. But we have our crinoline that we can use at any time because it is not broken. It just would slide up over that underskirt. So we could very easily, or at least I hope very easily, We're gonna put her arms up, put her skirt up over her head like a proper lady, and then we are going to go like this, and we are going to go around, just like this. Yes, just like that. And then we can pop her overskirt back down, and we actually get more of the bow kind of vibe if we want to put it back on. So separating your crinoline is not the end of the world if you want to do that, but she's very pretty. Again, these wings are awesome. They are a little big for the actual doll to take into account the stand. And if you're trying to make her an average student, you're going to take these elf ears off. But I think, honestly, of the dolls that we got today, of our 3 new Shadow High characters, I think it's a pretty even split. Like, we got more everyday stuff from these two, I feel like, than we did from Eliza. Eliza understood that it was a costume ball and actually, like, made a costume. But minus the crinoline, it's a very cute sweetheart dress. You know, we take the ears and the wings off, and she's just very cute. We take the shoes off of her, and she's just kind of in a furry, like, Chanel suit. And honestly, we just took her cape and her collar off, and yeah. So I mean, overall, these are really interesting. I would love to see this crinoline make a comeback. As far as the rest of the Rainbow High and Shadow High dolls, I'd love to see that kind of vibe again. And I'm kind of tempted to put it over Lavender's outfit, like as its own like external piece, just based off the vibes of her outfit. But it's very interesting. And honestly, if you wanted to secure it to make sure it wouldn't come off, all it would take would be weaving a ribbon through the top of that and tying a bow at the back. And it'd be very easy on its own. So these dolls are very cute. They were not worth the $37 that they were charging for them, though, in my opinion, and in the fact that a lot of people didn't buy them opinion. If they wanted to do special edition dolls at like the $40 price point, they've got to include second outfits, like, or make the outfits a lot better, because these are not that far above what we've gotten from the $25 dolls. And you had a $15 upcharge without a second outfit and without any like fun accessories. So it's very interesting. I enjoy these dolls. They're very cute. I might pick up extra Eliza if I see her on like super clearance for under $10, and maybe some more Demi, but we'll see. But for now, that is the last of the costume ball dolls that I'm going to get, because the Rainbow High ones just were not great. So I didn't even bother trying to find them on clearance. So if you guys have any questions on these dolls, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Bye, y'all. Be good.